A look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. And I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Taken at the goal line. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So now the Jets are lining up to go for two. Griffin will try and throw. Escaping the pressure right.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. And we just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for two.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
And you know, I'm all about getting points. And if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for two, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
They go play action. Young. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road, you're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on, long way to go in this one.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Forced out to his left. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. To throw is RG3. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Swift. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Young. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, Junior Seau. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Steps away to his left. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for Dr. Bill. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. Young. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, good completions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Young on third down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fielded at about the 28. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. They run on first down with Jackson. Justin Simmons up from a safety spot to make the tackle. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Griffin. They'll roll him out right. Jerry Rice open right side. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. RG3 outside of the pocket. You know that's where he can be really dangerous with the feet or here the arm.
And that scares defenses in a big way because his ability to break ranks and still make big throws, or as you suggested, take off and go, how do you defend that when he's on his game?
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a handoff inside, it's Jackson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll run again with Jackson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Dancing to his left. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Young's throw complete there to Beckham. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Young to throw it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
3rd down, Young from the gun. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Young, he's going to change it up. Young now, looking to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Young. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Following the interception, Young. He's going to take another shot here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Young will set to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Young. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. He lets it go deep for Mayer. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3. There he goes left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Young working out of the gun. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Now Young. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here we go. Black, 95.
On play action, Young. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Flushed out right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that mark.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Mike Williams, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are back within a score. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have... Oh, what a juke into space. Down the sideline he goes. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. 53 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. Now Griffin. He'll buy some time right. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On 3rd down, Griffin. Flush to his right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
And that's a tough one for the defense because the coverage was good downfield. He was forced to work his way out of the pocket to his right, spotted his man on the sideline, and got it to him to pick up the first down on 3rd down.
19 Tiger.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
They do get 6, but they've still got some work to do on 3rd and goal.
60 Bison. Go check. Warriors 70.
Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. RG3 taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. On 1st and 10, Young. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. A 2nd down throw for Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Young on 1st down. And the Jets pressure, 2 matches, down he goes. The sack recorded, it's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Young. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Young to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Here we go. This is 4th down. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Odell Beckham, 67 yards. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, 4th quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he will have a Jets 1st down, and that should just about do it. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 20. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big pickup there. Without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Throwing now is Griffin. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Seattle. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Throw left side, complete to Sharp. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
Come on. 19 Tiger. 77.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, this time with Gore. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Eluding the pressure right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Play action. It's Moon. Flushed out right. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 28 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. To throw, Moon. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Seahawks. Devin Hester, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Jake Moody now for the point after. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The play fake, now Young. He'll get this off to Swift. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Young. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Young now from the 50. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Touchdown! Odell Beckham, 50 yards. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A play fake. Now Moon. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, Moon. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Gets by him at the 25. And room there to work it inside the 25. Now 2nd and 3. Moon. Sliding out of the pocket. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Ready? 19, 18.
Moon to throw. Being chased out left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Devin Hester. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. they're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. That throw by Young incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Now a give, right side, Swift. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. They go play action. Young. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now move. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
1st down, Young. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Final play of the half, Young. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. still shedding tackles.
During the week, the special teams coach puts together a game plan that he presents to the head coach. And in every game plan, there's one big play that he points to the head coach and says, listen, when we need it, we can go to it. I think they did exactly that on that one.
And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Now here's Young. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. A huge play there for Washington. 46 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense out that way as we saw there.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On second down, Swift. It's Young off play action. He completes it to Beckham. There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where did you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. Sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. They brought the house that time on the young rookie. Maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well. So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
On 4th down, Moon. Flush to his right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. and now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll start here with Jackson. And not a
gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Swift. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. And that tackle by Trayvon Walker. Nice play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Throwing, Young. And he slings one that's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Young to throw it. Steps away to his left. Pretty early. Nice job just to push forward and get some extra yardage. Good gain.
It certainly was, because the initial contact did not signal the end of the play. His mind, his body, his legs said keep turning forward, and he gained more yardage.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffith, eluding the pressure right. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards that time for number 19.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. RG3. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step.
Young off the play fake. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 2nd down and 3. They'll run right here with Swift. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A play fake. Now Young. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Swift. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. One more time with Swift. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Dancing to his left. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Completed pass, brings up a 4th down situation.
Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, fourth quarter, you're going. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here it is, 4th and goal. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Thomas. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already. And now off to the races down the right side. To the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. RG3. 92 yards. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Max 22, Max 22. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. This is 2nd and 8. Griffin going to throw it. Out to his left. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a